Alright guys, here's my newest acquisition. I picked this up off the marketplace yesterday. It's a white Hercules 4-cylinder diesel engine. It's missing the starter. The oil pan's severely damaged and has a tiny little hole in it. It's missing the oil fill cap. With the hole in the oil pan, obviously there's no oil in it, and I'm assuming the oil cap is also the dipstick, because I don't see a dipstick tube nowhere. I think it ran some sort of a gen set, but I got it really cheap, and engine stuck. I don't know if it's going to be unstickable or not, but I wanted to get the valve cover off. I've got to go get the kids here in just a second, so I thought this would be something quick I could check out and see how the valve train looks, and then work on getting it unstuck before I even attempt to get a starter for it. Ah, crap. Well, I'll have to find that later, because if I can't get it unstuck, I'm not spending about $300 on a starter, which is what it looked like they cost. Ooh. Yeah. All right, let's set you down here. Get them injector lines out of the way. Wow, they really got it in there. There we go. Okay. Well, that's a good sign. The valve train doesn't look bad. And it's probably a good thing that all the oil leaked out, because if it had no hole in the pan, it would also have held water, which could have rusted the whole bottom end. So the next thing is going to be getting these injectors out. I like how it's got the steel return lines. Is getting the injectors out and then putting something down in the cylinders, or maybe even run a bore scope and see just how bad they are. But put something down in the cylinder, see if I can't get it unstuck. And there's the culprit. That's the reason why it's stuck, I'm sure. It has this homemade muffler, and that was knocked off. It's been rained in. And the funny story is, the guy I got it from said he bought a trailer from the guy that owned this motor. And it was a little bitty single axle trailer, and when he went to leaving, it was whipping all over the road, and it was really not balanced good. So he went back, and the guy's like, well, I got this old Hercules engine, been sitting out in the field, rotting away. Wonder, that's weird. Oh, the adjuster's on the bottom side. He said, that thing's heavy, put it on there for weight. So the guy did. He just tossed it on the trailer. You can see the fans all bent up. It's in pretty rough shape, but the injection pump's all there. Obviously the head looks like it's in decent shape. I didn't see any cracks or freeze plugs pushed out in the block, so it should be good. But anyways, the guy put it on there, just tossed it on the trailer, and there was his weight, so the trailer didn't whip around no more. So then this guy, obviously he has no use for it, and so he listed it on the marketplace as needed to be rebuilt. And I called him, or sent him a message, and he's like, well, it's stuck, so it probably doesn't really need a rebuild unless I find out there's a whole pile of rust in it. And if it is, it's just going to be a boat anchor, I guess, because I don't really want to put money in it. But if I can get it running, it might make a good power plant for something. I believe these things were rated at, I want to say 60 horsepower, but correct me if I'm wrong. Let's see if I can find the... There's the serial number of it. And I hadn't found any kind of model number on the block, so There's not a whole lot. I don't know a whole lot about them. This is the first I've heard of these engines. I've heard of White before, and I've heard of Hercules, but I've never heard of the diesels, so I don't know. And if I'm not mistaken, this company that makes this injection pump is the one that made them for the old 6.5 Chevrolet diesels. And it's set up to run off the cam, I guess, the way it looks. Yep. So hopefully this injection pump's okay. It's stuck, obviously, so we'll have to get that fixed, or we'll have us another runaway diesel on our hands. And if I can get it turning over good, and get the injection pump freed up, get the injectors cleaned out. Oh, is that? Oh, I just saw that. I hope that ain't a crack. I don't think it is. No. Surely not. I guess we'll find out if we get it running and put water in it. Anyhow, like I said, if I can get it turning over good and get the injection pump cleaned out, injectors and everything seems like it works good, then I'll consider buying a starter for it and going from there. But anyhow, there you have it, guys. If you like the video, leave me a like and comment. Hit that notification bell so you can keep up with the progress on this thing, and we will go from there. Later.